Jerseys with the flower trim. Based out of Okinawa, Kishimoto hands it off to the current captain, Vic Law. Goes in, finds the parking lot to start off this game. The Golden Kings on the board. You had the pleasure and honor to call that game.
Yeah, well, it was drama late into the game. It was a back-and-forth game.
Back-to-back. Their last time playing against each other was in the Final Four out in Studio City, as Justin getting the Pilots on the board.
Different than last time, though. The Pilots will bring a much stronger center, at least strength-wise. Is beautiful reverse and one. Okay, certainly a lot more strength to kind of counter Jack Cooley.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Alec Brown, he's not a true big, so Will Artino will be coming in clutch for the Purim Pilots just weeks before their season begins. So Cedric Miller coming in for the EASL campaign. It's an off shot, but Jack Cooley taps it right in.
There and let Cooley an easy run at a rebound.
And Lu Jinxiang goes in. Nice take. Pilots it might make an appearance after a one-year hiatus. He previously played for the CTBC DEA, and Alec Brown denies it.
But right now having trouble with the rock.
Yeah,
easy to run over.
Here we see the turnover with the attempted touchdown. He finds Masahiro Waki. 5 minutes, about less than 5 minutes in, Artino gets some respite. Number 12, Jackie, logs into the game. He's the sixth man of the year. Vic Law drains the three against Jack Cooley. Gonna reset back out to Justin. 6 seconds left. There's a crossover, and bam! Here comes the two. For EASL last season, we did see Keve Aluma as well as Vic Law being switched out pretty consistently. And Owen Chang makes the impossible happen. He gets the bucket. Guarded up against Lu Jinxiang. Set the pick. Milner comes in, drops a three. Once again, guarded by a local. There's Owen. 6 seconds left to go. There's the double team, and he rattles the two in. Turning to gameplay. That's Bandayo. He's coming in right down in the middle. Gets denied entry by Jack Cooley. Didn't have to work too hard for it. That was too strong for Alex Kirk.
Season, or I guess I should say last season, this calendar year.
A misfire pass. Look away to Alec Brown with a catch and shoot. And he coming in at number 8, Sotohara, free agent. He loses it, trying to make a bucket. Tino, Owen just couldn't get the finish. Quick passing, effective in that possession. Alex Kirk gets the shot, and credit for the assist goes to Sotohara. But Jackie quickly. Order here at Hoping Gymnasium. Ryukyu Golden Kings are the away team, while the桃園Purim Pilots come in strong in the second quarter. Alec Brown gets the bucket, and pay team the Shinsu Lioneers in the other domestic league here in Chinese Taipei. Jack Cooley with the teardrop. They had a big black bandage, but this might be smarter just for some extra protection there. There's a long number 30, Ethan. And he sat out for the most of the first quarter with a busted brow bone as Will Artino finds Vic with the fadeaway and with the buzzer beater finish.
In the face of William Artino, pretty good contest.
But Milner quickly answering back. As we mentioned before, they won it definitively up against Alvark Tokyo. Jack Cooley up against Alex. And the Golden Kings are 100% 6 for 6. Law through the baseline to Shogo Taira.
Kishimoto running the show.
Yeah, he's been out pretty much the entirety of this quarter. Jack Cooley shakes off Pilots defenders. Gets a bunny shot there. Masahiro Waki swinging over to the wing, and here's Onodera trying to force the bucket in. He does. Had their best performance, he dares to say, of all of Chinese Taipei amongst the 11 teams that exist out here. But he also says it's very costly to be in such a highly competitive group. 41 all. Ethan lobs it over to Artino. There's a candy cane curl in for Justin. He gets the bank open.
KT Sonic Boom, who was very short-handed at the time, and then they also, we've alluded to it, BCL Asia East, well, Ulaanbaatar ended up being a good home court advantage post-up. That's going to be a new look.
A reset, Ethan finds Dan for the bucket over Alex Kirk. So once again, Bayelton, he finds Wu Jinxiang. There's the double team against Waki and Tyra. Ooh, gets the and one, and he's going to count it, previously known as Night King. Well,
to a lead here in the second.
It was very fortunate to see Chinese Taipei participating in more international tournaments. So, you know, really putting these teams out coast to coast. Onodera sidestepping for the 3-2 finish off. No good there. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. Score now is 49-45.桃園璞園Pilots with the lead. Bong Braves' home stand as Kishimoto comes back into the game. That was too strong of a bank shot. A quick jam made by Alex.
Bench in the first half of play, maybe trying to really force the issue. But there's your problem. There's your counter for the Pilots. Alec Brown's out. Things weren't going their way. They had to resort to a lot of offensive rebounding. And again, that means your first offense is not quite clicking.
Kishimoto. As Kishimoto swings it around, skips it to Law. Here's a catch and shoot. Bang, bang. Here comes Law.
Yeah, it really stuffs the stat sheet, averaging 17 points, 8 boards, 3.5 assists in last year's regular season of the B-League.
There's a jumper for Law, trying to get back-to-back field goals for the Golden Kings. Here's a coast-to-coast pop fake, lays it in.
Defense is cueing in on the other team's tendency. You know, all the things you can do at the margins make the difference.
Ethan driving to the baseline, off to Will Artino, cashes in another year playing pro. Even got an extension, I believe either a 5 or 6 year contract extension with the Pilots. AB banks it in up against Alex. We're seeing the Pilots kind of blowing by Jack Cooley quite a few times, and he commits a turnover, and there's a touchdown for William Artino. Yes, sir, and he is in it to win it. Last season, as we take a look, both teams, though, have 5 blocks in this game. And Brown catch and shoot beyond the parking lot. He drills it in. Choosing to have one import only for the Pilots. AB couldn't get the bucket. And Law, there's a drop coverage, and he makes the Pilots pay for Golden Kings as Jackie resets over to Justin and missed rotations, and Wu Jinxiang makes Golden Kings pay 71 against the Golden Kings. And Law passes it over to Brown, coast to coast, quicker than when Fat got ready. Really, the import players on the Golden Kings side have been not as effective as they could be. Artino with a second chance, padding his stats. Way possible. And trying to change the momentum there. Law finally getting the bucket to, here comes Sadohara with a block made by Will Artino. And Milner quick to hand off to Jackie. Jackie wide open at the corner, and he banks the 3 like DoorDash. In the final quarter, Brown handing off to Milner. Here's a catch and shoot, and he helped them get to the Final Four out in Macau. He was just really dominant in corralling those boards, getting those second chance opportunities. Unfortunately, we're not quite seeing it here today, playing along side by side so well with each other. Here comes Kobari. It's 2-1 up against Ethan, and here comes the jam by Vic Law.
Yeah, I would say for EASL that last time out, didn't see the offense generate really the looks they wanted. All their scoring was almost fortuitous, as it looks like Cedric Milner
Playing behind closed doors. They're playing obviously against their domestic teams in Plus and CBBL, but also with Korean teams. Sets the pick and roll. Now Big Law getting the possession, and he's going to punish the rim again. This leading in scoring for the Golden Kings, 25 points. He gets the board. Again, finding space, but denied entry by AB. He still manages to get the bucket. The Big Law, Artino now possession, and Guandayo with all the time wide open, around and out it goes, but look what I found. Will Artino.
The Golden Kings guards doing as best they can on the scramble defense.
Stands enough English, though. Could be him, it could be William Martino. We'll see. Guandayo with the lob and the jam for Alec Brown. Lobs out to Morrison. 3 seconds remain, and there is probably no shot made. Kirk with the final possession in this game. And congratulations for the桃園璞園Pilots for their first win up against the Ryukyu Golden Kings.
That's right.